So like I hope this is on. I got a mic. I think that like everybody was born in their body because I have a bun. Because and you're never gonna see this but me. For a reason. I think that all of our bodies teach us a lesson as we go through life. Like if you're born with the desire like society's perfect body, it's for a reason. It's to teach you certain things that if you had what society deems as bad, you wouldn't have been able to go through life with. That's how I see it. So, like me being born, I didn't look like this when I was born. I was 80. I was born bigger. I was born. I was born chopped. That's just the truth. Um, what was I gonna say? I had a point. I was born chopped. So why is my phone on 20%? So hold on, let me think. So when I lost weight, it kind of altered my brain chemistry a little bit. And I'm not saying that I lived late or whatever, or I experienced things later or whatever, because at the end of the day, I don't think there's a right time to go through anything in life. But compared to my peers, I experienced attention, especially male attention, a lot differently, and I was introduced to it like a lot differently. And one of the biggest experiences that at least I had was not an enjoyable experience. And let's just say that it wasn't cute. Like I didn't, but I was done something unconsensually, right? I am still a virgin though, but like that really impacted the way how I viewed myself because it's like, damn, like, would you get taken away that little no? It really fucked with my brain a bit. Then I found myself like, I don't know how it happened, but I was having a talk with my teacher today. So I don't know if I've been feeling like kind of down lately or like whatever, but expect because we were in religion class and we were just talking about the self, we were talking about Confucius, and because we learning about world religions right now, he's talking about if you can't if yourself impacts your outside relationships. And I forgot she said something really important. But um so I talked to her after class and she's like, you have a problem that you seek a lot of external validation. I'm like, damn, like I really do. Fuck, like shut up, point. And I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm not saying that's a good thing. That's actually it's a problem. But it's true. Like I do have a problem in which I do like to hear yes from other people to in order to keep moving. And I don't not that I can't think for myself. It's more so like a lot of my mood, a lot of my thing does depend on the opinions of others. Like that's well sure. And I noticed it heavily after I had lost weight that I became very hyper focused or hyper fixated on my appearance. I started to care a lot more about the likes of my social media, the number on that little scale. That's why I don't weigh myself anymore. Um, and boys too, cause and this is something she told me too. She was like, cause I was telling her about my friend, how I fallen out with my friend recently, and it was me. Um, she was just telling me like, it's kind of something that happens to everybody, in which we all have like that little dumb bitch moment, and we can't change it. But you shouldn't let a boy gas you up. Like don't get stuck on a compliment. Cause at the end of the day, they come and they go. I can't snap, but if no, but you get what I mean. And I'm like, damn, like she's really talking. But also in that moment, I kind of felt fucked up because like I've told this to other people because I was that fat friend growing up. I ain't really fuck with boys like that. I didn't talk to guys. I didn't do any of that. So all of this, I've seen my friends or the people that I used to be friends with talk to guys, get guys like it's nothing. Like it was like getting a water bottle. I can't breathe. Like it was getting a water bottle. So now that it's happening to me, I'm finally receiving male attention and I'm finally learning those things. It's like, whoa, you know what I mean? And now I'm turning adult, so I have so much to learn. It's just like, damn, like, and whew. And that girl wasn't a good friend. Like, I'm not, like, I'm sad over the fact how we fell out, but I don't think she was the best of friends either. Like I'm very sorry over what I did, and I beg for forgiveness from both her and God, because you know. But back to external validation. I noticed, sorry, if you see me looking at something, I'm reading my little notebook because I'll lose my train of thought if I'm not look. I had to write it down. I wanted to think. I had to remember what I would see. I noticed that like the external validation thing, it tied it heavily. That losing weight in my body, like how I became that all of that sort of the time, especially when I like eating sort of like all of that, like it was like all the dots were connecting. And then it also made me realize I used to think that I had such a high self esteem and that I was just like this cocky ass bitch. But whenever I'm talking to somebody else or whenever I'm just speaking, they always tell me that I'm just too hard on myself. And in my head, I'm just like too much. And in my head, I'm like, well, damn, like, shit, I thought I was doing good. And mind you, I don't like to speak a lot. The only real people who know a lot about my stuff is that teacher and like nobody else. Like, I don't really talk about my problems because, in my opinion, your problems should be your problems. You don't need to be telling everybody your business. If you feeling something, and it should be on your timing. That's my problem with a lot of people. Like, if you, that's what I don't have a problem with sharing my business, but I do it on my timing. Or you're gonna find out because I chose to tell you, not because like, I don't like when people are just too in business. Like that's what. But yeah, she's kind of like that's that eating disorder too. Like that shit goes deep, bro. And that's lucky why I don't want to have kids because I feel like eating disorders they're kind of like generational. Cause I even notice it in my mom. I'll notice it in like I'll notice it in older girls, and then you see them pass it on to their kids. If I have a daughter, I don't ever want my daughter to do that. Like I don't want her to ever pick up after me. Like that's I don't want to be, and I don't want a boy. Oh my gosh, I don't want a boy. People be like, oh, but what about the healthy baby? Like I don't give a fuck about no fucking. No, God forbid. I I want to like, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like in my perfect world, I'm a girl, but if I have a boy, I have a boy. I guess, but yeah, I just don't want them picking up on that type of habit. Like you know what I mean? I want them to just live and not have to worry about food. Like I want them to be worried about grades. And the only thing my kids should be worrying about is like grades. Like I don't want them to ever worry about like money. I don't want them to be stressed. Even if I ever choose to have kids, I don't want to. And I feel like this is another thing. Soulmates, like when people like, oh, soulmates. This is another thing. Oh wait, hold on. I don't feel like there's no way that we could only have one soulmate out of the 7 billion people on the planet. You have one soulmate, one. There's no way. Like people like platonic. No, you have to have more than one soulmate, and you not finding it in America. There's no way. You really think that? And then y'all want to be against immigration? Let them in so you can find your real soulmate. Like what the hell? Oh man, listen to the two people would be so quick to give up on love and they're only like 18. You have not met anybody. You have not been anywhere. How the fuck are you so ready to quit? And that's a guy thing though. Cause girls, we be willing to try that. It's like you see how guys are easy when it comes to pussy and bodies. Girls are easy when it comes to emotions. We be going if a guy treats us like some girls, cause some girls like me, we got standards. But like emotionally, girls be like a little bit easy. But guys, they'll have one relationship when they're like 12, and think, and it'll go like, it won't even be like she cheated. It'll be like she had like a friend, or it'll be some stupid ass middle school shit. They'll be fuck bitches for the rest of their life. Mi pana, dame chance. Like, what the fuck, yo? I see that shit in all the guys ever. Like, yeah. And then they be trying to, like, I don't know. Oh, and then we was in class, we talking about Confucius. And then the topic, she actually was like, do y'all think people are naturally good? I don't think people are naturally good. Like, when we're born, I think that humans are great. I personally think that because certain things are natural. Like, look at the way, like, rape, murder, that's natural things. Like, there's this girl, she's trying to argue. She was like, oh, I think we're good, but your environment causes you to do things. You think rape was a cause of environment? Absolutely not. You think genocide and war, all these things were just a product of their environment? Sometimes we have to question the factors rather than the product. Like, we have to like really sit here and wonder. Like, no, men are the bad. Like I love everybody, but sometimes we gotta call a spade a spade. Like, and I'm not saying women are perfect. I know some bitches. I know some bitches. There are bitches in history. But you could take a man from every single different point in human evolution and he'll still do the same stupid shit. Like on some dickhead shit. Like on some, and he'll fuck it up for everybody. On some dumb shit. Like, the only man who's smart and reasonable and like and lovable is Jesus and God himself. And that was because he acted like a woman. Like, yo, like, and also I'm reading this. The gym sounds like, if you ever want to really see Yahweh, like some real, like, you want to see, like, I feel like the gym sounds like porn. Like, every single time I'm in there, if you close your eyes and you just do the machines, it just sounds like they fucking in there. I feel like that's why I be feeling. I be telling my friend this. Like, if you ever go to the gym and you just hear them or you just see them, you would think these boys are together, like together. Like, we're two. I be shipping them in the gym. I don't give a fuck. That's the thing with high school boys. Yo, I was in the gym. This kid's talking about he wanna hop on GHQ, but what the fuck that peptide is called? I'm like, yo, don't. In my head, I'm like, bro, if you don't talk your friend out of this, like, and his own friend told him he's into deep. Baby, if you hop on peptides where you could just wash your fucking feet. No, it's not even that. That's rude. That's rude. Because I used to have that. You do not ever need to hop on a peptide. Or like when guys be insecure about their height, it don't fucking matter. That does not matter. Like, when look, people be overly into looks. Like, I'm sorry. Sometimes when you hyper fixate on something, people can smell insecurity. When you walk into a room and bitches are gonna know that people are not gonna fuck with you when they can tell that you're insecure. Or when you come off mad, like, yuck, like you can tell. People, like, height, acne, fit, that don't fucking matter. You just have to have a demeanor in the day. You know what I mean? Like, that shit, people be blowing my. I hate when guys are just overly into their looks. Me too with girls, but at the end of the day, a girl's always gonna bounce back. Girls always gonna get what they want. But yeah, that's all I really have to say today. Going on five really fucked me up. Now I already think about it. Cause, and also jealousy. I will admit that I'm a very jealous person. I don't think I'm perfect, and I admit that I used to act with my jealousy a lot. That's why I don't talk shit about people no more. Kinda, that's why I just kind of like stick to myself. She was telling me that I isolate myself a lot. I'm like, I do, and I really have to work on that. Right now, I really have like no friends, and I think it's gonna be like that for a while. But I just gotta pray to God. Yeah, I don't really have to do, cause like, damn, like, I know I feel jealousy. I can't recognize jealousy, but I know I can recognize it within myself, but I can't recognize it from another person. Like, you know, it's just given like it's just given like I don't want to do. I'm gonna be alone, but fuck it, we bold, bro. Like, I know I'm deserving of friends. I know I'm deserving of love, but I gotta do a lot of work on me first, and I'm working on it. But I know, God willing, all my dreams are going to come true. I'll be successful because I am the queen. Like, and yeah, that's all I have to come on here to say. Thank you so much. I don't know if this mic really worked, to be honest. I have this on a nail file. If you ever see my bed me, that's not me, shoot me. But yeah, bye, hoes.